Nah, he just fine, man.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Use it. Oh shit.
This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he is finally brought down at the Ravens 13. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 57 yards on the ground.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Oh.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop
tighten
behind the line.
Tighten that red zone,
3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Now a handoff looking right, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A 3-yard loss, 4th down now. Now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And his kick is good. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
I just took it.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll give it here to his running back. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Now a handoff off here to his running back. And give him about 5 as
5
he gets
yards a
this
pop,
out to the
baby. I
48-yard
like this.
line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. And now Jackson will look
Oh, my
to
Lord. Oh, my Lord. He's open. Oh, he was fucking. Oh,
too much as down he
he
goes.
was open.
And it's safe to say that the secondary really contributed to that.
Shit. I had a lot of people open.
They covered
That was me.
everything. Nowhere to go with the football.
It was a
The
lot.
question is,
It was a
why did he
lot.
throw it away?
Now after
Don't
that
you
sack,
worry.
it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped.
Get out of here.
And it's 4th down.
Come on.
Trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to
Shit
be
is
short. And he is short.
phony.
But it was too far for a
Ah,
try. You don't really gain a
phony.
whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
Oh,
Now
my
this
God.
throw caught
How?
left side. Past the 20.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown.
Dumb
He's
shit.
got
Man.
it, and now it's
The
a
dumb
10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
10. Ravens, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That was me.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
Oh, that was terrible. I shouldn't do
And
that.
it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
That's a tight end.
What a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play,
That nigga
boom.
was slow as hell. I was
I've
running
been in
step
a
for
situation
step with him.
before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share
We don't
here.
panic
Yeah,
off of
we'll
this.
just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken it.
We don't
easy.
panic,
He
man.
gets this out
We
to the
don't panic.
16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Nah, we don't panic.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's
You don't panic off of this one.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes.
Brian Dawkins, right?
Chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he's in.
I overran it. They had nothing to do with it. I just overran it. Oh, my God. Shit, I shot the whole player.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long.
All right.
There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
10 yards to go.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Where's 52? Block 52. Yo.
Of course, man. Come right back to it.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson.
Oh, my Lord.
And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 21.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting
just a little
past the
rusty,
point of
man.
attack.
It's all good.
And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
A little rough. That's all.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
It's all good. Get these mistakes out early, man.
Now they try the right side here.
Get these mistakes out early. We're going to tighten it up.
He runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it, and nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do.
I think like 95, 96, something like that.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. To throw again, Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Play action. Now Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
32-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They go play action with Jackson. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
This is 1st and goal and a goal
formation. What
chance
formation?
to score back here before halftime. Play action. It's Jackson. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
I'm about to say, I wouldn't know. I don't really play like that, man.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. They're going to try and run.
Wow.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Well, they couldn't be happy
Wow. That's the second time them.
All
right.
I'll be trying to figure out. Talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively,
absolutely, you have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start the 3rd quarter.
Oh my God, it sucked me inside.
Boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson to the sideline, and it's caught. The ball is out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
Hit the wrong damn button.
It didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Nah, I hit the wrong button.
On third down, Jackson.
Right there.
And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. Now a handoff here to his running back. A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On second and 7, Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 34. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Can't quit off, man.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Now Jackson.
Look at
And
the
that'll be
ball.
incomplete.
Lord.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Third and goal, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay. His second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens cut into that lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have a 1st down as they get into the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st down, Jets.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And to give this time to the tailback. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. And 3rd quarter here, you've got to lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Jets.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need?
How? Oh my God. Playing with me, man.
Now after
Oh
that sack,
my
it's
God.
3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Didn't even let me.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson
Didn't even let me get behind it.
Picked off near the 29. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit.
Didn't even let me throw a screen pass, man. It's open.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Waiting for it.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sideline. To get in there, it sails incomplete.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Down under 2 minutes to go.
Man, he did his job, man. Slow that shit up.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Looking to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit.
Thanks, nobody open.
Nobody
open.
The game instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go.
We did it last season, man. Don't worry about that.
Happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
We did this. We not worried. We did the same thing.
Over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Raven
We did
offense
the
set
same
the line for
thing.
this
Nothing
next drive.
changed.
And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the fourth quarter. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 43-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down. Defensively, you've got the nice lead here in the fourth quarter. You're saying, if they want to get a run of a little over 10 yards, that's okay.
I hear what you're doing there, and I think you're onto something. They've loosened up on defense, so don't get fooled by the nice runs you're getting now. You've got to get bigger plays, possibly.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Good game, man.
So it's a victory here for the New York
We wasn't trying
Jets.
to show. We wasn't trying to show too much, man. I ain't need to pull out. I ain't need to pull out no other defense, man. This is all good.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they